move the chicken tractor that I just moved up here the other day, so that's good. They've already done their work. They're not as lazy as the Wyandottes are. Wait, are those Wyandottes? What are those?
Those are silver-laced Wyandottes.
Silver-laced Wyandottes are kind of lazy. Throw
These
food
particular ones are.
Just sit there, sit on each other.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, so just moving them forward.
I'm gonna go get the hard rake and rake that and cover it up.
Why?
Because we're gonna rake it, we'll put some scraps on it, some cardboard, and then we'll cover it with some compost when Danny can bring up some compost. And then this will be our instant chicken bed.
Insta bed. We're gonna test out this one.
Yeah. Got some dirty butts, girls.
Dirty butts, girls. Look at them pecking away. They say, my pen is dirty. It's gonna be beautiful. This is a perfect size tractor. I love this tractor. This one here is the best tractor. It's my favorite. Oh, don't you dare take off. Love this size. It's like 30 inches across, maybe 36, so it's like a perfect bed size to reach across. And see, Sharon will rake that all out. We'll put some more stuff on it. Starts looking like that. Sharon's just kind of stirring it around so that the poop is evenly distributed. And she's gonna throw some food scraps and cardboard and the kitchen sink, a couple children on there, and then we'll throw some compost on top of that. So I can bring, there's some right over there we can just weigh it down with.
Yeah.
Oh, we could use the bunny stuff, huh?
Yep, we could.
Put that on there.
Some of the bunny stuff and then put some of that compost on top.
Yep.
Yucky stuff for the worms. This is just leftover worm compost that there aren't really any worms left in here, but there are a lot of eggs and stuff, so let's use this up. Little compost.
So where do you get your worm compost from? Like, where does this come from?
We make it. So we have red worms. When we make these bins, we can do a whole thing on that another time. And we just put our food scraps, like our vegetable and fruit matter, no meat. You can put eggshells in. This one had way too many eggshells. And the worms will do your composting. And so then we're able to add it to our seedling soil mix, around our beds, and then it's just a nice little cycle so the food scraps don't just go into the trash bin. So, like something's trying to grow down there, like a giant onion. I'll just leave that there and probably dump the rest of this into another worm bin. Oh, there's a worm. Oh, wait. There's a worm. So they're the little red wigglers. They have a scientific name, but I can't think of the Latin name right
I
now.
saw red worms down in the big compost.
Oh, yeah. But these aren't like the earthworms.
I also
These are
saw,
different.
no, I saw, that's what I'm saying. I saw the red wigglers and I saw the big earthworms.
Earthworms, yeah, that's cool. So anyways, those are our friends. They help us.
What are you looking at, Juno? No! That's duck food. She's like totally scoping the eggs. Totally scoping the eggs, totally eating the duck food.
Radar, no.
Radar's over there eating poop. Mm-mm. No. You guys are disgusting.
This was where the chicken tractor was, and now I'm just kind of scraping it up. But then I put a little bit of compost and some scraps from the worm bin. I'm gonna go grab some more to encourage the worms to come up, and then I'll cover it with the cardboard, and then we'll put compost on top of it, or some of the hay and straw from the bunnies, so you can put bunny poop straight on the garden. We watched the video with Justin Rose doing this, and it was like, oh, duh, we can be doing this. We should be doing this.
All right, we're already doing it on our pastures.
We're doing it on our pastures. And we've done it before with it when we lived on our other farm. But I think, like, now I feel like this is a little bit more intentional. And hey, Juno, no.
What? I'm out of here. And these guys, they get moved every 2 weeks or so. They get it real muddy. They get their noses under the ground and they punch these little holes. See all those little holes? Those are all little duck noses going in the ground, little duck aerators. Aerate that, little buddies, you little ducky ducks. Gotta aerate the poop in the ground. Yay, 30-inch bed. This is the ideal.
I don't know where we got this cardboard, but I've been saving it because it's always good to save a good box.
Some bunny business. It's like funny business, but has more poop in it. Dad joke. All right, so
we'll see how this works. It's not perfect, but
so we're planning that I'll bring up more compost with a bucket, but she's got to get the bunny barn or the bunny business cleaned out of that greenhouse so we can get our planting going in. So it's kind of always this thing where we're like, oh, we got to do this thing to do that thing. Okay, then we got to do this thing to do that thing. So it's always trying to think ahead for that. And that just takes doing it over and over again. So this kind of a experiment in the upper garden, these 2 rows. This duck row here is pretty well established now, so it's got garlic in it actually right now. So it's got garlic in this row. I started adding some compost and dirt on the end there. We'll spread in. And the ducks are working on that end for us with their little duck bill aerators squiggling into the ground. All right, so that's it. We're done. We finished it up. We got this one done. We got worm castings, cardboard, and bunny compost. Same thing here. Worm castings, cardboard, and bunny compost. And then what that's gonna do is all get wet and rot down. It's gonna fertilize that ground, and we're gonna start a couple of deep litter organic compost piles up here. We're a little late in the game on this season, so we're gonna see how it goes. One of these beds is gonna be completely experimental, I think. The other one, we need the space, so if it's not going as fast as we're wanting, I'll hit it with the rototiller this season and get it towed under, and then as we go along this year, hopefully we're adding beds and whatnot with the chickens, but we'll just see how it goes. You gotta try again. Our experiment in the greenhouse this winter kind of worked. It was compost in there to keep the greenhouse warm, but our greenhouse wasn't completely sealed up, so it wasn't staying as warm as we were hoping. And the beds weren't made, so I'm gonna build the beds in there, and then maybe next year we'll try it again once the beds are in and the greenhouse is sealed up. I was finishing that greenhouse in September, October this last year, so it kind of started raining and I never quite finished up. So anyway, put some weight on this cardboard here. This one we're not quite done with, but we got the worm castings in the cardboard. I'm gonna just put some weight on it for tonight. Call it a day.